back live on MSG, high over Miami and Miami Beach and South Beach and all the atmosphere and glitz that comes with it. The Knicks, losers of 3 out of 4, look to try and get something started on the road where it's never easy. Their starting lineup is brought to you by T-Mobile, the official wireless partner of the New York Knicks. T-Mobile, stick together. Al Harrington's been scoring well. Jared Jeffries is in the middle. And David Lee, with 30 guests in the building tonight, joins the front line. The backcourt is Chris Duhon, who's in a little bit of a 4-game funk here in February. And Larry Hughes making his starting debut for the Knicks tonight. And now the Miami Heat will start a front line of Udonis Haslem, a carryover of their championship of a few years ago. Newly acquired Jermaine O'Neal, who looks to get his offensive game going. And Jamario Moon, acquired with O'Neal in the trade with the Toronto Raptors, and he was no throw-in. The Heat really wanted this player, who with his interesting name, made a name for himself last year in the NBA, getting into the league out of a community college. And then there's rookie Mario Chalmers in the backcourt with Dwyane Wade. And with about as elaborate a ceremony as you can imagine, this is worthy of a rock concert on the court here at the American Airlines Arena. Mobile lights, dancing girls, a DJ, and I feel like I'm leaving something out. On the wing, it's Hughes, and he is rejected big time by Dwyane Wade, who was all over his case.
Wade also averages 1 block per game. And let's take a look at Wade at 6'4". Good hops, good timing right there. Baffling Hughes, and too zealous with the foul.
Again, Lee on Jermaine O'Neal, and guess who? Dwyane Wade on the steal and up the court. On the wing for Chalmers. Dwyane Wade, absolutely gorgeous. Him fitting in.
Let's take a look at D. Wade going baseline with the stuff.
Started out as an American flag, and then he personalized them over the All-Star break. Al?
Okay, Tina, and as we speak, inside is Dwyane Wade for a tip-in. Wade gets a screen from O'Neal, now draws a double. Lee retreats, and Jamario Moon. Hughes guarding Wade. Wade flips up crazy stuff, and it goes in.
When we saw Beasley the first time, he was in the starting lineup. That was opening night in New York. Since then, he's been coming off the bench.
Al?
Okay. It's been worn down from wear and tear.
And that's been a blessing. That's usually where he creates havoc.
Wade draws a crowd. Beasley, and 1.
Beasley has been impressive tonight. He's been pretty elusive off the dribble. He's 6'10", about 235. I mentioned Wade, if you can keep him out of the paint. That time they did not. And Beasley the recipient, and he has...
Miami off the timeout. You have to figure Spoelstra drew up a play. And it called for Dwyane Wade to go straight to the basket. Teams in action tonight. Knicks here, obviously. Rangers on picks 11. Perfect from the perimeter is Jamario Moon. He's hit a few from out there. And Al Harrington matches that, and 15 points could be Williams. And whatever. Just saved at midcourt by Chalmers. 2 to shoot. They go alley-oop.
See, this should not happen. The shot clock winding down just a few seconds, and they allow Wade to come baseline with the stuff.
That is your Foot Locker above the rim replay, and Dwyane Wade was all of that. Wade, O'Neal.
Yeah, how sweet it is. That was his worst games.
Dwyane Wade picks Larry Hughes' pocket. And this battle between the two guards continues. Wade, O'Neal.
Take a look at Wade. Good sleight of hand right there. He's averaging 2 steals among the leaders. We mentioned his 7 assists to lead this team. Watch the creativity. O'Neal, the beneficiary.
Dwyane Wade called it the most important road game of the year, and he crossovers and goes all the way to the basket. What a move. Wade. O'Neal loves to shoot from there. On the faces of these players, how physically demanding this game has been. Wade, crisscross on Larry Hughes, drops it off for Beasley. Beautiful. Again, it matches their biggest lead at 15 points. Wade, straight to the basket, unstoppable. Jones looks again for Wade. The pull-up is good. Jimmy Cavallo is sitting at home right now saying, "Al, what about me?"
More grandeur, rugged grandeur. But it has potential.
Dwyane Wade is down again, and Spoelstra is furious, and a technical foul on the 39-year-old Miami coach. Ron Rothstein wants to calm things down, but Wade is hot. Whatever reason he might be bleeding from the lip, he thinks should have been called. We're into it already. Now they're over the top into it. Wade gets an elbow right there from Gallinari.
Inadvertent because he went for the steal. Gallinari just trying to protect the ball. Inadvertent elbow.
102-88. You know he's coming back in. Question probably 1,000 times, but he answered it to Mike Crispino as if it was his first. Dwyane Wade. And one as he comes off the timeout with a fury.
And the blood, he's tasted blood. Literally and figuratively, so. See, Chandler should just drop back. Drop off, drop off. You knew he's going to the hoop. But just so strong and elusive is Wade.
An absolute master at creating in the air after he leaves his feet. Chalmers for three. Why they just don't go to Dwyane Wade on every possession is beyond me. Wade for three.
And a good timeout by the Knicks to let their superstar cool off.
Shoot. Dwyane Wade, of course.
Wade, usually unflappable on the court, but he's been blooded and fouled. He's tasted his own blood, so he's percolating now.
The Knicks were up by 16 points in this second half. And it's unbelievable how things changed when Dwyane Wade, and they were already going in that direction, but when he had his lip.
Well, he's one of the elite. We talked about that. Definitely an MVP candidate. Wade has his team on the brink.
Well, here you are in a tie game with 4.5 to go. And Dwyane Wade is feeling it. A 17-0 run. A 17-0 run.
He just created mayhem for the Knicks now as the Heat retain the lead. This could take a lot out of you, man.
Try that.
All movements.
Dwyane Wade, playoff game between these two could be much better than this. O'Neal loves the baseline.
And it looks like it.
And the Knicks are shooting 2 of 16 in the quarter. Wade again.
Like a foul. Yep. Change of direction by Wade. Watch fake coming over the pick, goes baseline, soaring and scoring, and then the foul. Couldn't see the foul, how it occurred. So Wade, the NBA's top gun, folks, 28 points a game. And he has put on a brilliant show thus far tonight. What makes a superstar? What makes a legend? Right there, blooded and fouled, was Dwyane Wade. And then the resurrection as he started to percolate and devastate and hyperventilate. And all the crowd was back into it as well as his teammates. And that's how the Heat were able to overcome the Knicks and take the lead here down the stretch.
Let's take a look at the Kia card player profile. Dwyane Wade tonight, 42 points, 20 points this quarter. That is a season high for any Heat player, including himself in the quarter. And remember, earlier in the week, he had a 50-point game. The game is so frenetic, but a player like Wade sees it in slow motion. Hughes almost stopped him. Wade again, yes! Miami's Dwyane Wade drives all the way. He got around Larry Hughes and skied up way above the rim. The free throw miss combined with this gives Miami a 3-point lead.
Wade, shrewd, clever, slick as he breaks down the Knicks defense. No help coming.
Right now, IOTV presents the HD highlight of the game. Get incredible HD picture and sound free with IOTV. After a free throw miss at one end, Dwyane Wade went right through the entire Knicks defense at the other. That made it 118-115. Knicks haven't scored since. They've added a couple of free throws, and wow, Milo Gallinari. Al Harrington for three. Way off left, and that's it. Just a mythic effort by Dwyane Wade, and an absolutely crushing one for the Knicks. And just when you think some lessons have been learned, they have not.